pretty fair to say that Dubai's real estate market has been on an unprecedented bull run. History tells us, of course, though, that no market is invincible. $32.7 billion worth of residential sales in Q3 of 2024 alone. So where do we stand right now? Is this sustainable, or are we approaching bubble territory in your view?
I think the growth is definitely sustainable from what we're seeing on the ground here. The market's performed exceptionally well in 2024, and that's what we've seen in the beginning of this year too. So if you look at 2024, 68% of overall transactions were off-plan transactions. So definitely the demand is coming even on new projects. We've also seen the continuation of an inward migration of ultra-high net worth individuals into Dubai. In 2024, some 6,700 new millionaires joined the population in Dubai. I also think, when I get asked, is this bubble territory, it's important to look at the prices per square foot in Dubai and benchmark them against global real estate markets such as London or New York. And despite several price hikes since 2021, Dubai still sits at an average of $850 per square foot, as opposed to markets like New York, where the average is $1,611 per square foot, and markets like London are sitting at $1,592 per square foot. So I think definitely there's a lot of value still, and Dubai is still a lucrative deal for a lot of investors. Even if you look at the capital gains narrative, there's been consistent capital gains every year. We're still seeing some price growth on a year-on-year basis. And in terms of yields have stood steadfast from 7 to 11% across multiple areas in the market. So I think we still have some way to go, in terms of growth in the market in Dubai.
And with regards to your own business, are you finding this momentum is purely cash driven, or are you also seeing some leverage really starting to creep into the system?
I think in our business, it's a lot of it is cash driven, a lot of cash buyers in the market, a lot of strong liquidity in the market. Obviously, interest rates have gone down recently, so that has incentivized more buying and purchasing power. I think also more international demand coming to Dubai. We've seen investors come from different countries and regions to protect themselves from currency volatilities, or to simply make good capital gains on their investments in Dubai, and others choosing Dubai as actual homeowners, relocating their families from areas like Europe, the UK, coming into Dubai and choosing Dubai as a base to stay. So we're definitely seeing a lot of movement with cash buyers.
Indeed, and what we've also seen in Dubai is laws here changing to really attract foreign investors as well. Typically, it's Russian and Indian buyers looking at the luxury market, but who's your buyer right now, and who are you actively targeting?
Well, very interesting nationalities we've seen so far. So we've seen a lot of buyers come from countries like Egypt. We've seen a lot of Turks come into the market, a lot of people from Europe also. And again, I think it plays down to this idea of comparing the prices per square foot and really seeing the value of Dubai today as a global real estate market. So, we're in the process of opening a sales boutique in London, in the heart of Knightsbridge. We've opened in Riyadh too, and a lot of businesses coming from these markets.
Certainly a great time to be a property developer, and just looking at what you're doing in the country right now as well, Binghatti also really making a name for itself with these luxury branded residences. And I want you to take me into that strategy as well, because you've been partnering with global luxury brands like Binghatti, for example, Jacob & Co as well. Tell me why you're betting big on these branded developments, and what makes you think that is going to drive the next wave of sales.
So if we look at the population in Dubai and the demand that's been coming to the real estate market in Dubai, we saw almost an average of 25,000 new residents join the population every quarter. So a lot of the demand is coming from international sources. And one thing is, a lot of those people who are coming from all around the world, they resonate very well with brand names that are very well established, very globally renowned. Brands like Bugatti have existed for over 100 years worldwide. It's the pinnacle of automotive in terms of a brand name and value. Similar narrative with Mercedes-Benz. And I think, us being able to create the first and only Bugatti branded residences worldwide, the first Mercedes-Benz places worldwide, really helps us capture that demand that's coming internationally and build that common ground with international buyers that are perhaps coming into the market for the first time and also, experiencing Binghatti for the first time. So it really gives them that credibility. It also helps us build products that are far more superior than what exists in the market thus far in terms of quality. These companies and these brands operate at the highest standards of quality. They're very design driven. And it's a pursuit of excellence. The motto of Bugatti is if comparable, it's no longer Bugatti. So the idea is to create an incomparable product by all means. We've created things like, or amenities like a Riviera-inspired beach in the heart of an area like Business Bay. We've put a car lift that takes your car into your penthouse. So really, pushing the boundaries in terms of what's possible and what ultra-luxury real estate truly means in terms of amenities and quality, architecture and fine interior design.
Really fascinating developments happening inside this space. And because you mentioned cars, I also have to bring up what happened at the weekend. You have just spent, and correct me if I'm wrong, $9.5 million on a number plate. Is that correct?
So correct. We were happy to be part of the charity auction hosted by Emirates Auctions in partnership with the initiatives of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. And of course, all the proceeds of this auction go towards charity, towards what's called the Father's Endowment, which was launched by His Highness, the ruler of Dubai. So definitely, we're always happy to be part of these noble causes and support causes that are launched by His Highness. And we're blessed in the UAE to really have this sort of noble causes happening every Ramadan.
Indeed, and of course taking place at a very special time during Ramadan, of course, and all for a good cause. 9.5 million USD, pretty expensive badge of honor. So I have to ask as well, what's the special car that gets to wear it?
I think we still haven't decided that. I think, we were mainly driven by supporting the cause. You'd actually be surprised in Dubai if you look at, putting real estate on a side, but the number plates market has also been performing very well. They're considered very good investments, and a lot of these number plates have appreciated probably up to 50% in the past 2-3 years. So they're actually a good investment too.